You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the March 2nd meeting of the LaPorte County Alcoholic Beverage Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Okay, let the record reflect that this meeting of the LaPorte County Alcohol Beverage Board on March 2nd at 10 a.m. Are there any remonstrators in the audience? That would be somebody that wants to talk against or for one of the people here. We do not have. Okay, if you're going to be speaking before the board, if you'll please stand and raise your right hand and be sworn in, please. Yeah, you're right. Good smile. Do you solemnly swear and affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers that you gave on your application or any testimony you give to any question asked by the board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. All right. We'll start out with the automatic renewals. That's something, though, if you're here, if it's your business, it's an automatic renewal. You don't have to say anything. You just came here because you like to see us, okay? We have an automatic renewal on Speedway, which is located in Michigan City. That's number DL4992053. Is anybody here from Speedway? Okay, he doesn't like us. All right, then the second one would be DL 4632665, and that is a grocery renewal for Express Incorporated. Is anybody here for that one? Okay, and the third and final automatic renewal is the grocery store. I believe that's this gentleman back here. Village Franklin LLC, and that is DL 4632784. That's an automatic renewal also. But do you have something that you want to bring before the board? No?
Yeah. So how the procedure? So just gonna wait for the permit?
Well, just sit down for a minute.
All right. Then we have...
That's all the automatics.
Yes, it is. The first hearing we have...
No, we gotta make a motion and a vote.
Oh, yes, we do. See, I've been gone for so long, I forgot the procedure. Okay.
Ron made a motion.
I'll second it.
Matt seconds.
All those in favor of approval?
Aye.
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 So your permit is recommended for approval to the ATC. It goes downstate next. So you don't have to do anything else.
I'm sorry. So where I need to go to?
You don't need to go anywhere. Go home. Go back to work.
It's all done.
Yes, all done.
You want me to have them?
Yes, please. Thank you. Thanks, Bola.
It's okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do the hearing first?
Yes.
Okay. First is a hearing with the liquor vault. Is anybody here from the liquor vault? If you'll step up, please. And the liquor vault is DL 4620182, and you are located on Highway 35 in Kingsbury.
Yes.
I always get lost in Kingsbury.
Can you state your name, please?
Veronica Searing,
And what is your title?
manager.
Manager. Okay, remind me, were you the clerk that made the sale?
No, that was
Okay.
Ashley.
Okay.
She felt bad. She cried for days for that.
Okay, it was an alcohol compliance check back
Yes.
in August of last year, and you guys paid a $1,000 fine.
Yes.
I think I recall at that time she said, well, I thought she was a regular and all that good stuff.
Yes.
But she just thought she knew her.
Yeah.
Did she forget the you have to card?
We went over it again and again, and like
Okay.
I said, I mean, she called me crying that day and apologized for at least a week every single time I seen her. So, yeah,
Okay.
we went over it again that she needs to card everybody.
Okay, even if they're regulars,
Yes.
you know, they still have, she has to at least ask them, do you have an ID? And they have to show it to her, you know, that yes, I have it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the law, and, you know, had she done that, then this violation wouldn't have occurred,
So she still work for you?
She does. She's just fills in once in a while, yeah.
Okay, so you realize it's gonna get higher? If there's another one, okay.
Yeah, there were no other violations to my knowledge, right?
Motion to approve for a year.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye, sorry. I was just delayed on my eye.
You're sorry that you're eyeing?
No, I was delayed reaction. I was writing.
Okay, it passes. Okay.
Okay,
Yes, thank
so
you.
yeah, just make sure you keep on everybody.
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Next one is DL 4633144, and that's a pending on Mega Liquor and Smoke. Would you step forward, please, sir, and state your name.
Bola Singh.
All right, so this is a new package store in Long Beach. Do tell.
I heard it's a tough one to find a place.
Yeah, right? I know, I saw it, I'm like, what?
Because I was, when I was gone to home for a couple of months, I had a few real estate people kind of travel around.
Oh, okay,
And they just said, hey, we will find something, but it's going to be a big, big challenge.
yeah. Long Beach isn't very big.
I know, so
Would that be that building across the street from the police station? Is that where that's located?
No, it's not located
It's not
anywhere
located
yet.
anywhere.
Oh, he's not, okay.
if there's any building, man, let me know.
Bola's ears perked up. What building?
So I thought maybe you see some building. There's a building vacant?
Pardon?
There's any building vacant across
I haven't been out there for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, Long Beach isn't very big, and there's not a lot of commercial area, I guess, out there. Except right there, on Carwick and 12, kind of in that area.
By Hacienda.
Yeah.
Because no, I realized when the first auction was, so their license was almost like 700 some thousand. So I think on those 30 days, they did their footwork, they couldn't find any place and they didn't pay for it.
Ah, okay.
And I didn't have a plan when I went to there. So when I see the price was going as my Long Beach, it's a really good place. So I don't know, it's going to be facing challenge to find a place.
Yeah. So just so I explain to the board what this permit, so Bola bought this permit at auction from the state. So they changed a statute about a year and a half ago that says you don't have to have a place anymore. If there's a permit available, you can bid or buy the permit and then find a place. Because a lot of people don't want to try to find a place, spend all that time and energy finding a place, and then they can't get the permit.
So they just warehouse it?
Yeah, the escrow it.
Escrow it.
So you requested already 3-year escrow rate?
Yeah.
Or the minimum
2 or
kind
3
of
years,
starting,
whatever,
yeah. So today, we're not voting on the location, we're only voting on Mega Liquor and Bola as an owner. And then if and when he finds a location, then he would come back for a
yes.
transfer of location.
And don't look in Long Beach.
If he has to.
It has to.
It's a Long Beach permit.
Oh, my land.
Where was it from originally?
Hi, Dave.
Long
It's a-
Beach, it's a Long.
It's a created,
a restaurant or
it's a created as a new license,
Oh, okay.
as a population base. So they just create another new license
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, there is no liquor store in Long Beach, I don't believe. There's
No.
not one.
Not
This
even
is-
out by the highway there, I was trying to
That's
think.
Michigan City.
Oh, okay, so Long Beach starts on the other side.
So-
Correct.
Okay.
And no liquor stand
the
on the
tracks.
beach, right?
Right.
Right.
Darn.
Yeah, so there is no liquor store in Long Beach. That's why this one is available.
Okay, so Barney's over the tracks is not, because don't they sell liquor, or that's not considered
I don't know
Long
what
Beach?
Barney's is.
Al's,
Oh, that's a grocery.
so it's,
It's
okay,
not a liquor store.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's
But
in
they are
Michigan City.
they are in the Long Beach?
No, he's in,
He's over the tracks
He's
there
in
on the
Michigan
left.
City.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because
The,
driving around, there's not a whole lot in Long Beach. Probably have to make a deal.
Now,
with
that
somebody.
shopping
like I
center,
said, kind of around Hacienda might be your best bet.
I was wondering that shopping center, I don't know.
That's
where
Michigan
is.
City, I
Yeah,
believe.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to be seen Mitch yesterday, and first thing he said, "Why the hell are you even bet on it?" I said, "What is it?" I said, "What is that?" He said, "Well, you should ask me first because last year, like post auction, he said I tried so hard to find a location for those guys, I couldn't find any." So
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, I already paid for it. I will do my best to find a place."
Right, right. All right,
Well,
so,
good luck, I hope that works out.
yeah.
So no vote, we're just continuing, really, right?
Nope. So we are voting today
Oh,
on
for
Bola
so
Singh
you
as
have-
an owner
Okay,
and
gotcha.
Mega
All right.
Liquor Store as possessing a liquor store permit. We are not voting on a location because there is no location. That will come down the road.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve it, but then I would, when he finds the location, then we can vote against it.
It had, yes, technically, yes.
Yeah, please find a location. I know it's not legal, but I'll give you a 30% discount.
You're right, it's not.
Any person want,
I think you almost just lost your license, which would probably be a good thing.
You can't do that, but you could tell us where you left the bottle sitting.
I know, that's what I said. You probably can visit your trash can.
The dumpster doesn't get emptied, wink, wink, until,
There's places out there.
I'll second Ron's motion.
all right.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you so
Opposed?
much. No,
Carried.
seriously, if anybody, I can provide my numbers, so if anybody have any clue, any place I'd like to see. Because that's my goal, to get something going there, so.
Okay, good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you so
yeah,
much.
good luck.
See you again.
And the next one is RR 463 9686, and that's a restaurant transfer, Little Tavern.
That's me.
You're awful big to be in a little tavern.
Good morning.
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 Please state your name, please.
Daniel E. Diedrich.
How are you?
Good. How are you all?
Good,
It's
thank
kind of a familiar name in Michigan City.
you. In LaPorte?
LaPorte anyway. I don't know
And
about
LaPorte
Michigan
too,
City.
probably will.
But we're branching out to Rolling Prairie now, so.
All right,
Good
why don't
so
you just tell the board what your plans are and past experience, et cetera, et cetera.
So my sister, my cousin, and I are all partners with my dad, John. He's a minority partner. We took over T-Bones and the Boardwalk Bar back in 2021. So we have a manager agreement that's on file with the state for that hotel license. My cousin's 20 years restaurant experience out in Las Vegas, and he came back in 2021. And my sister's had, serving experience and stuff like that. So those two are really the operators, but I'm sort of the finance and administration guy, so that's why I'm here doing the talking, I guess. Little Tavern was a staple out in Rolling Prairie for a really, really long time. And my cousin actually lives out there, so we've always kind of considered multiple locations as part of our strategy. And when they, just shut the doors about a year ago, we were really interested then. And then it finally came on the market, and we did the due diligence, and we bought the building in January of this year. So, Little Tavern, it's 21 and over only, I think, by virtue of the layout of the facility, and we very much want to evaluate modifying it to more of a family-friendly type of establishment. We don't really want to be in the bar business. We like the restaurant business a lot, but obviously beverage is a pretty key component of that, especially at that place. So we have a management agreement with Sydney Inc., who has the license that we're requesting to be transferred. And we actually opened up last week for real, operating under that permit. So right now it's kind of steady state as it was. We don't exactly know the kind of numbers or business or the reputation from an operations perspective of the prior owners, but we've never had a violation at T-Bones or at the Boardwalk Bar, and we certainly don't intend to have any now. So, right now, we're going to run it sort of at the same mentality, the same offering as what they did, but we would like to, over time, potentially branch out to more of the outside stuff. I don't know if you know of that place, but it's got a really big lot out back, and
is there a big deck?
Not a big deck. It's maybe about 500 square feet or so. Would that seem about right?
Yeah, that's what I remembered about that place.
I'd say it seats 20, 25,
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe. We really just the way the bathrooms are laid out, and we've got some Q&A with the excise officer to say what can we do here to do this legitimately without blowing a whole bunch of seating and all that. But we anticipate potentially augmenting with a carryout license. And maybe with the gambling, although I'm a little bit more of a skeptic around that than my partners are, I think you might say.
Did you do the inspection?
I talked to Tony yesterday. I don't know. I was the one, and then are you out?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can hang around after, I'd be happy to talk to you.
Thank you.
I talked to Tony a little bit about the bathroom situation and the gambling, because if you do add family dining, then your limited separation poses a problem for your gaming. So
Right.
can't be visible and all that good stuff. So that's, like you said, all stuff down the road if you decide to change.
Yeah, that's right. And I think, I'm kind of like Captain Compliance in the business. We just do everything 100%. Like, I don't cut corners. It's
We
just
appreciate that.
not something I do. So, Suzanne Kenny down at the state level, she has just been a treasure to kind of deal with. I mean, I've never had to, go through the motions of a transfer and all the paperwork and stuff. And gosh, if I have anything to say, if the federal government ran like this state does, we'd be in a better place, I feel like. So,
Well, she's our treasurer up here.
yeah.
Well, and I will say, when I went to do the inspection yesterday, I was trying to hit it so it was like after lunch. Man, that place was packed at lunch. It was like,
People are
everybody.
really
They are.
rejoicing that it's back open.
They are. So, and when I saw the picture of the loaded tater tots on Facebook, you had me. Perfect food.
So that's us.
I don't have a lot of questions. Your reputation at T-Bones and all that, precedes you guys. So,
Has anybody else got any more questions? You covered
You're
it.
operating the same name?
So not Little Tavern 2. We're Little Tavern. So Dine 219 Inc. DBA Little Tavern. Or Dine 219 Inc. DBA T-Bones Pier 11. And, hopefully in another couple of years I'll be back here with another place and we can talk about that.
He's crazy.
Okay, no questions? Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to
Second.
approve the transfer.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you all so
Thank you.
much.
I'll
I
take
need that, right?
Yep. Okay, next is a transfer. The number is DL 4633150, and that's for 5503 Franklin Street, Michigan City. Lico.
Yep. I'm representing Gateway Triangle. I'm Steve Murphy, the CFO of the company, and this is Aman Sahi, and he's a category manager, so he handles the ordering of liquor and the setup for the stores and so forth.
Okay, I'm sorry, what is your name again?
Aman Sahi. He's not on.
Not an owner. Okay.
Not an owner,
Can
yeah.
you spell it, please?
AMANSAHI. That's my first and second. My
Oh.
last name, yeah.
Where they split? MAN?
Yep. I'm on,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I guess tell the board, because this board is not familiar with LitGo. They don't have any in this
Sure.
area yet, I don't think. So just kind
No,
of
we
give them
don't.
a
So
history.
this was part of a 4-store purchase. There was 3 stores located in Porter County, all in Valparaiso, and then this store in Michigan City. It was all part of a purchase that we closed about a month ago. LitGo has underneath Gateway Triangle, we have 10 stores, been operating over 25 years in Lake and Porter County. So we've been in this business for a long time. We have a complete employee handbook with an alcohol addendum that all the employees know that if they have a violation, it's unfortunately immediate termination. But we do consistent training across the board for all of our employees. And like I said, we've been around for over 25 years. We do operate a total of 14 locations, 4 of them underneath another entities other than Gateway Triangle, but they're all under the LitGo name.
So how many stores, when you buy these 4, how many will you have total?
We'll have 16 total then.
Okay.
Yes, we're getting pretty decent sized.
Place address.
It's a liquor store behind the Centier Bank. The address was a little goofy, I noticed, because I think the address that Triangle had was not this address.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think it probably got amended somewhere along the line because they were building this liquor store. It sits back
Sits
off of
behind,
Franklin. At the same time, they're like building a bank, and it's all like kind of strange. It's like, so it's behind the bank.
Mm-hmm. You have access from the road, I guess it would be just to the south. Or you can go, there is a road on the north. Good visibility, but if you come out on the south, it's a little easier to exit and go north on Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you did post your orange sign. Did you bring your affidavit?
I do have the affidavits. I
Yep.
brought 2 copies.
I just need one.
Just need one?
Yep,
Okay.
thank you.
And, I took a picture, something here. If you didn't see it, but
I did see it.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Thank you.
Any questions?
What's your violation history?
So we have had a couple violations probably in the last 5 years, but nothing in the last year.
Okay.
Once again, across our stores, in both of those cases, HR, unfortunately, we did have to terminate the employees right away because they know every time they have to card. Like I said, when they sign that addendum.
Okay.
Did the violations prompt you to modify what you were doing, or?
No, not that I
Just
can.
fired the people moved on?
Unfortunately, yeah, and they know, and then there's all the employees know that that's it's your job, and that's very important to us. Like you mentioned earlier, if the fine, I think the first time it's usually $1,000, then it increases. So we do really have to make sure that we don't have, especially across all our stores, that we don't have a rash of fines to really get up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion approved.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
Opposed?
So just as aside from this, we both went down to the hearings, or down to the auctions in Indianapolis, and at the time we were looking at all these licenses around this area, and he and I were the ones that were looking at, we can't find anywhere in Long Beach. So we're like, we're not going to bid on that license. And then the first time it went around, I think it sold for $700,000, and we were like thinking, okay, we'll go up to maybe $300-400, something like that, and $700, we're like, okay, that's too salty.
Yeah.
Well, then it came back because the first person didn't buy it, and I thought it was kind of funny to hear him say that he ended up buying it.
Yeah, I saw you guys
And then-
laughing, so I knew you were.
We were looking at each other like, yeah, it's just really tough to find a location there.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
do like the area, but exactly the point is that when is it 20 there? Or that,
12.
12, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The anything on the other side, and then on the Long Beach side of 12, a lot of it's not buildable on, so
Yeah.
it was like kind of.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of jagged right there because
Yeah.
yes, over the tracks is Long Beach, but I don't think Al's and all that's Long Beach. I think that's
No, you're
Michigan
right.
City.
No, it is,
So I think
yeah.
the divider is like there.
We didn't see anything existing commercially that was going to work for us. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
well, thank you guys today.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck.
All right, thanks.
And that's it for board number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve the February minutes as written for Board 1.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Morning.
Morning.
What place are you here for?
PNA is just a renewal.
Oh. That was on Board 1. We already took care of that before you even got here. Sorry.
You all good?
Yep, you're all good?
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yep.
I just said if you have questions, so.
Nope, I don't have any.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So your board's adjourned.
Yeah, Board 1 is adjourned.
Okay. So do I need to read since my guy's not here?
No.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Lisa Daniel King with board number 2. And my board members are?
Ron Schaefer, Port County.
Matt Sikorsky, LaPorte County.
And Michelle Chopper, State Excise Police. I think we forgot to do that on Board 1.
We did.
But that's okay.
Okay. So today I have license number RR4690019, automatic renewal for Albano's Pizza. And I have DL4630690. That's for Phil's Discount Drugs renewal. And I have RR4636966, and that's renewal for El Cantorito. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
And then I have a transfer, but unfortunately, it's for RR4639740, but they're not present.
So we'll continue that till April 6th meeting, and I will send them a letter.
Do we need a motion or, no? Okay.
No.
Continue in April. Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes for our February meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion approved. Any other business for board number 2?
None.
None?
Motion adjourned.
We're,
I'll second it.
okay, we're
Adjourned.